If you're doing things like clean eating, intermittent fasting, and choosing all the healthy options at the grocery store, but your favorite jeans still won't zip up, one of your healthy habits could actually be sabotaging you. And I know this because I did it too. Hi, I'm Anna, and today I'm exposing the 3 healthy habits that can actually make your belly fat worse in midlife. One of them might actually be sitting in your refrigerator right now. But before we dive in, I just want you to think about this. Do you ever have to unbutton your jeans when you sit down? Or have you ever been out for a meal and you sneakily undo that top button and pull your sweater over it to hide it? Drop a yes in the comments if this comment relates to you. And if you're new here, please subscribe because I love to give great information in these videos to help save you from making some of the same mistakes that I did. And here's what happened to me during perimenopause. I was eating healthy things like fruit bowls for breakfast, thinking I was doing all the right things. I was choosing low-fat yogurt and skim milk. I did intermittent fasting. I tried 1 meal a day. I was trying to do everything that the wellness world was telling me that would help with my belly fat, but it just kept getting worse. Does this sound familiar for you? I know it's happened to all of us. And then once I figured it all out, I started working with other midlife women and they started sending me pictures of their food. They were doing the same thing. They had smoothie bowls loaded with fruit, fat-free everything. They were trying these aggressive fasting schedules and intense workouts. And all the right things that they told would help with their belly fat was making it more stubborn and more resistant to weight loss. So that's when I realized we need to talk about what's really happening here. So today I'm going to break down the 3 healthy habits that can backfire on your belly fat. Habit number 1, it's the fruit trap that's spiking your insulin all day long. Habit 2 is the low-fat lie that's actually keeping you hungry and storing fat. And habit number 3 is intermittent fasting when your body is actually just screaming for stability. So let's start with fruit. And don't worry, I'm not telling you that fruit is evil and you have to stop eating it. But here's what I see consistently. Women are replacing breakfast with a giant smoothie or a smoothie bowl or eating fruit salad thinking that they're being healthy. But the problem is fruit has a lot of fiber, true, but it's also very high in fructose. And that goes straight into your liver. And then your liver gets overwhelmed, and especially if it's first thing in the morning, and it just starts converting all of that into stored fat. And guess where the fat likes to hang out in midlife? Right around where your belly, where you have to do up your jeans. So that's a pain. And plus all of that fruit without any protein and any fat, it actually creates a blood sugar spike. You're on a blood sugar roller coaster and it can trigger insulin. And that can happen to you all day long. And the more that our insulin spikes, the more our belly fat storage happens. It's just how our bodies work. And this is exactly why I created my Blood Sugar Hacks cheat sheet. So it helps to show you how to enjoy your fruit without sabotaging your belly fat goals. You can grab it free, it's in the description below. We're gonna move on to habit number 2, and it's this low-fat food trap. And oh my goodness, I fell hard for this one. Fat-free yogurt, low-fat or no-fat salad dressing, skim milk, all the things that the food manufacturers told us would help us lose weight. But here's the problem. When you remove fat, the food companies have to add sugar or other things to make it taste good. And that sugar can spike your blood glucose, which triggers your insulin, which again, you guessed it, makes you store fat around your belly. Plus, we need fat. It actually helps you feel satisfied with your food and it helps calm the blood sugar spike. And without it, you just end up being hungry an hour later. And then you start reaching for more food and then your metabolism never gets a break. And I just want to know, are you still buying things that are labeled low fat or fat free? How's that working out for you? And let me know in the comments because this habit is everywhere and it's a really terrible lie that we've been sold by the food industry. And habit number 3 is intermittent fasting when your body just isn't ready for it. Now, I'm not anti-fasting. It can be amazing for some women, but in perimenopause and menopause, especially when your body is already stressed with the hormonal shifts and you're at that phase of life where life is just like overwhelming and you're not sleeping well, aggressive fasting can backfire big time. And here's why. When you fast for too long, your cortisol starts to spike. It triggers more blood sugar And it also tells your belly to hold on to more fat. It's thinking it's in survival mode. So you try being super disciplined with your short eating window and having 16 to 18-hour fasts, but your body is just holding on to the belly fat, trying to protect you. So here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Belly fat isn't your enemy. It's actually just a signal from your body. It's telling you that your metabolism needs help. And then the inflammation, the high blood sugar, the insulin spikes, they're all just doing what your body was designed to do. It's designed to store extra energy for a rainy day. But the hormonal shifts in midlife can make this process way more wonky and more sensitive. So the things that used to work for us when we were 35 just don't work when we're 50. And it's not your fault, it's just physiology. So what actually does work for belly fat in midlife? First, pair your fruit with protein. So grab an apple, don't eat like applesauce, have a real raw apple with some almond butter instead of having a fruit smoothie. Second, embrace those healthy fats, olive oil, avocado, nuts. They help keep you satisfied and stabilize your blood sugar. And third, if you're fasting, make sure that you're sleeping really well, you're managing your stress first, and you're feeding your body really well when you do eat. So when I help women make these shifts, I often see that their belly fat measurements start to change within just a few weeks. Not from restriction, but just from giving their metabolism what it needs to function properly. Now I want you to a little reminder, this content is strictly educational. It's not meant for medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider. And I always get tongue-tied when I say that because I have to say it so many times. The blood sugar cheat sheet that I mentioned gives you the exact meal timing, food combinations that help stabilize insulin and support healthy belly fat loss. Because understanding how to fuel your body properly is the key to getting your metabolism working with you, not against you. And then in next week's video, I'm sharing the biggest belly fat mistakes I see women make after 50, and it has nothing to do with food. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you don't miss, and share it with somebody that you know who's struggling with the same thing. If this video helped you understand why your healthy habits might be backfiring, give it a thumbs up. It helps more women find this information. It's really important for me to get the word out. And remember, your metabolism isn't broken. It just needs the right approach for this stage of life. Your genes will fit, and I'll see you in the next week's video.